Why are you fat? Why are you overweight? Why are you a fat whale? And today I will tell you why. I will give you 4 reasons on why you can't understand why you have so much weight. The first reason is because you are doing this motion. You are doing this way too much, this motion. Why are you doing this so much? I can't comprehend that. That's the main reason. And again, there are more, but this is the main reason. I think most of you have a really big right shoulders because of this motion, because this is all you do. And yeah, you just eat too much. You eat junk food, you eat sweets, you eat at fast foods, you eat chocolates and candies and all of this shit that you don't need. That's why. I'm guessing no one or majority of you didn't even count your calories even one day or maybe one meal. And then you eat maybe 2 or 3 meals a day, and then you ask yourself, I didn't eat too much. I just ate 3 times a day, every single day, but I have 300 pounds. What's the reason? Maybe if you start counting your calories, then you will know the reason why. And then you count your calories, and then you see that you ate that day 3,500 calories. Yeah, my guess would be if you ate 3,000 calories of just healthy, really high nutritious foods, you will be full all day. Like if you eat eggs, vegetables, meat, nuts, just really overall healthy foods, you will feel full all the time and you will be healthier. Like it is just so sick that people don't realize how much calories each food has. Like I think the one square of the bar is like, I don't know, maybe 70 calories. Just one small square that you can eat in 10 seconds. There you go, 70 calories like that. And you didn't even feel that. And maybe you have some snacks in the middle of your dinner and lunch and breakfast, and you just snack a lot. You are a person who really loves snacks, and yet you are 400 pounds. I'm going to tell you a quick story. So I was around 9 or 10 and I had this group of my friends. We were like 5 or 6 of us, and we would call each other names. I was the fat one, the other one we called Giraffe because he was super tall, the one we made fun of because he had funny ears, the one was not from our country so we called him Immigrant. But the point is, I was the fat one, I was the chubby one, I had a big stomach, I had cheeks like really big, and that really bothered me. And when you are 9 or 10, you don't have boundaries in joking with someone, with bullying him and calling him names, and that really stuck to me. And there was a summer break and I decided that I'm not willing to live this anymore. I will lose weight. And in that 5.5 months of summer break, I lost almost 15 pounds when I was 9. And guess how I lost it? I ate less. And yes, this was not the healthiest way. I was starving myself, not quite literally, but I would still eat throughout the day. But most of the nights I would go to bed hungry. I would eat 50% less of food on my lunch, and I would drink like 6 or 7 liters of water every single day. Again, that is not the healthiest way, but you get the point. You just need to decide that you will change. You will take action, you will be making sacrifices, and that you're going to change the way you look by eating less. Yes, I didn't count calories, but I know deep down how much I need to eat to lose weight. So this is the first and the biggest problem why you are so overweight. The second problem is you don't really move a lot throughout the day. It is just said that in this type of time that we are living, the bare minimum of walking throughout the day is 10,000 steps, and most people don't even do that. Most people do maybe 4 or 5,000 steps, which is so low that is so embarrassing. Like the bare minimum should be 10,000 steps, from 10,000 to 20,000 steps. Now I know most of you guys have sedentary jobs that is required of you to sit a lot, to sit maybe 8 hours a day, but you have 8 more hours outside of your work that you can move, that you can maybe train, maybe go on a ride with the bike, or I don't know, something, just something. In 1 hour you can do around 6,000 steps. So if you just put 1 hour every single day and do those 6,000 steps, and throughout the day you make 3 or 4,000, which is pretty standard, then there you go, you have your 10,000 steps. This is very good way to start, because you can't get fatigued if you walk. I mean, you can, but it's not that big of fatigue. You don't feel it the day after, and it's very relaxing. It's good for your mental health and everything like that. And don't get me started with start to train with weights, or maybe running, swimming, if you like yoga, or anything that just requires moving your body. The best way is to strength training, in my opinion, training with weights, training with your own body weight, like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, everything like that. Because when you build muscle throughout those workouts and you have more and more muscle, then your daily expenditure of calories will be more and more, because the more muscle you have, the more calories your body is burning, even when you are sedentary, even if you are standing still. I'll give you an example. I will burn more calories if I'm sitting here for an hour on my chair than someone who didn't train for the past 10 years and he's also sitting on a chair for 1 hour. The more calories I will burn because I'm training for the past 7 years and I have a lot of muscle mass than the guy who didn't train at all, and we are in the same place, we don't do anything. So again, if you train more, you build more muscle, the more calories you will burn overall. The reason number 3 is you drink your calories. I think that is one of the most stupidest ways of why you are keeping yourself fat. Maybe you drink coffee with sugar, with cream, and you drink 2 or 3 of them. That's, I think, 200 or 300 calories already. Then you buy yourself a soda, maybe a Coke, which is another couple hundred calories, and there you go. Just by that you have 5, 6, 7,000 calories more, but you didn't eat any of them. You didn't eat any of them, and you didn't even feel it going through your body. It didn't satiate you, and it is just empty calories. Those are just sugars and they are bad for you. Yes, you can still drink your coffee, drink your soda, but it doesn't need to be a pumpkin spice latte with 3 sugars and a cream that has 300 calories. You know what I mean? You can just have a regular black coffee with a little bit of milk and some brown sugar, I don't know, just an example, and that will have 200 calories less. And then you can drink Coke Zero or just Fanta, or I don't know, any drinks that you prefer that is 0 calories, just like that. And no, they are not bad for you. That is just a cope. I don't know why people do say those things. You can drink 5 liters of Diet Coke and it will not harm you in any ways. So yeah, that was the 3rd reason. The 4th reason is you don't get enough of sleep. So this is the last one, and I think, yes, it is super important, but I think this is less important than the first 3. When you sleep, you actually burn a lot of calories. You burn most of your calories during sleep because your body is regenerating, your muscles are actually growing when you sleep, so it takes a lot of your energy. But you are sleeping, so that's a really good thing. You are resting your body. But let's say you work 8 hours a day and you actually work out for 1.5 hours, and then you have some other responsibilities. I don't know, maybe you have wife and kids, and your average sleep hours throughout weeks and months are maybe 5 or 6 hours, because you just can't sleep more of your responsibilities. And then you will just drain your body, because your body won't have enough time to rest. Yeah, you will be just sleep deprived, which leads to not building as much muscle as you wish if you are training, if you are moving your body. It's so detrimental on your fat loss, because as I said, the more you sleep and the more quality you get your sleep, the more calories you will burn throughout sleep, and you will feel refreshed for the next day to work out, to work on your job and everything like that. When you feel tired every single day, you don't have motivation to work out, to move your body. Most likely you are going to procrastinate and not work out, not do your meal prep and everything like that. So sleep is just overall a really good tool on not just your fat loss but quality of your life. And yeah, sleep is just very, very important. So I think this video will help you, because if you work on these 4 things that I mentioned, then most likely you will lose weight. And yeah, again, it's not complicated at all. You just need to eat the right way, train, recover the right way. That's it. That it's not complicated at all. You just need to be tough and to make sacrifices. And yeah, that's basically it. If you want to see more of this video, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.